Hi, I'm Lisa Dodson, inventor of the Total Serve, and I have with me today one of my students named Melissa, and she's been with me for about a year. Started out with her serve was pretty shaky. I'm going to let her tell you.
Serve was flat. I used a forehand grip, and I didn't know that was wrong, but I didn't really know what was right. I didn't have any versatility with my serve. I was pancaking it in. My second serve was a joke, and basically I didn't have any control over my accuracy or speed or anything like that.
Okay, just a few things, right?
Yes.
So we'll say that your serve wasn't your strength.
No.
Your strength was staying out on the court and just driving everybody crazy by getting the ball back and forth. You never double faulted, but you didn't have anything that could hurt somebody, right? Okay, so our remedy was Total Serve was a huge help because it's uncontrollable. It's completely flexible, as you see, and it's got a 3/8 grip on it that's got a grip marker for a right and left hander, which you can't really see from here. You can check it out on the website. But there's a V notch that corresponds to the V notch on your hand for a right-hander and for a left-hander. So you really can't forget where to hold your grip. So Melissa learned where her grip should go, and she hated it because then the ball wouldn't go anywhere. It would go off to the left, right, into the fence, into the ground, but I knew she would stick with it because she's that kind of student, and I didn't give her a choice. So that's key as well. So go ahead and swing the Total Serve, and let's see what your service motion sort of looks like these days. Good, okay. Yes, just do one at a time. Enough, good. So we see a little problem here with her right now is her legs are going down when she's swinging up. So the beauty of this thing is, even if your swing is really, really good, you have to, serve is a whole body motion. You have to incorporate your entire body. So if her legs are going down when her racket's going up, it's hard to work on when you've got a ball toss and a net and a box to hit into, right? Mm-hmm. Those are always deterrents, really, because you want to get it over and in at sort of at all costs. So here, I want her she's just going to think about her legs. Her swing itself is pretty good. So I want you to just think about using your legs to drive up before you go to strike the ball.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead. Up. Okay, up more. So you're just twisting your legs. Okay. I want you to push up off of your left leg. Up, up, there. That was better. Different? Oh, okay, all right. So do it again.
Okay.
Up, up. So this addresses the point of, and she's not leaving the ground, which is great for now, addresses the point of hitting up to a ball. Most people don't get it, and we're tennis pros, we always say, you get all your power from your legs, and everyone's thinking, no, I get the power from swinging my racket really hard. You get your power from your legs, so the legs go first, and then it travels up to the ball. Okay, so let's do that one more time. Good. So this time we're going to focus on her left hand, her tossing hand. Everyone has tons of problems with the tossing hand. And what are your first, this is a quiz, we haven't done this in a while. What are the 3 things, checkpoints that you when you get up to serve?
Check your feet.
Yes.
Check your grip.
Right.
And
your tossing hand?
Tossing hand.
Okay. Those are 3 important points, right? So she's going to check her stance, because if her stance doesn't match the grip and the ball toss, we're kind of hopeless. You get a B minus. She's in exams right now. Okay, so let's just set the feet up real quick. We're in the ad court, so we want this left toe pointing towards the right net post, and this foot is going to be parallel to the baseline, about under shoulders, maybe a little closer together, moving closer together. Good, good, good. There you go. And so if you drew a line off of these toes, basically that's towards the box where you're serve into. That's a good general setup. Everyone's gonna have their own little thing, but that's a good setup. Ball toss, we're gonna have a flat hand, flat fingers, and wrist is laid back. The ball is gonna rest right across the seams of your fingers. And the thumb is nice and relaxed over the top, okay? So the toss comes from the shoulder, down, not with your body.
Right.
Just stand there, down, up, release, up, up, up. See that stretch? That's the stretch we want for the end of the toss, okay? So what we didn't show there was how to incorporate it with the drop back, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. Straight arm, flat fingers, loose grip, down, up from the shoulder, no spin, no arc on the toss, right? That's big. Those are musts. Okay, So we were just actually kind of going over the three really key elements. So with the ball in your hand, I want you to practice without letting go of the ball, just what it feels like to go all the way up with your toss.
Do you want me to use the total serve?
Yes, please, just like your racket. There we go, good. Now you forgot about driving up with your left leg, huh? Okay. Let's do it again. And up, better. Okay. So if you were to fall, did it feel good?
Yes.
Yeah, if you were to fall, we'd want her falling into the court, and eventually she'll be leaving the ground, but not today. Okay, so I'm trying to illustrate the fact that you can work on different segments of the serve to pull it all together. If she had a ball toss, and it's hard to work on your ball toss with your ball toss, actually. You have to take the ball out of the equation, don't throw it, and just work on what's the mechanism. How do I do this? How do I get it to go there? All right, so let's have you do a quick figure 8 with the total serve, trying to put everything together. You can leave the ball in your hand and drive up. Your head's going to stay up. Why is your head coming down? Up, better. No, tip your head up. Okay, so one more time. I know the sun's in her eyes, but here's one more quick point. We want the ball toss to be out front to the right, just like it's going into a big picture frame that's hanging there in the sky. So before Melissa goes to serve, actually let me do one. Okay. I don't need the ball. Before we go to serve, the first thing that happens is this. We don't look up and try and find our ball toss. So I'm going to look up and I'm going to go through my motion. I'm going to look up, I'm going to go through my motion. You notice my head's not coming down ever? I'm just looking down with my eyes. All my head's ever going to do is go like this and like this. Like this and like this. That's it. It's never going to go here and all over. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see if you can do it all together. Good. Ah, that was better. Oh, you got it all. One more. Excellent. Okay, so really, what's the chance of her being able to do all that with a ball and a racket and the whole thing immediately? Really, almost no chance. So we practice the parts, we go through it with the body, then we try it with an actual racket and ball. So, here's this. Go grab your, here, use mine, so you don't have to. Okay, so we're going to see, why don't you do a transition before we actually hit a ball. So I'm going to have you hold on to this racket with two fingers and a thumb. Okay, can everyone see that? All she's doing is holding on with two fingers and her thumb, really loose. Now go through your service motion without hitting the ball. You're not going to let go of the toss. So that feels really loose, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're trying to make it feel just like this. Okay, do it again. So this is a great transition. Instead of then putting a full hand on it after using the total serve, you get too much control, you grip on too tight, and then you lose what you're supposed to be feeling. So let's put the whole hand on it, and let's see what your serve looks like. Good, that's not bad. So she was just missing the drive up, everyone who's watching this. Up, pretty good, pretty good. Now what was that? Don't guess.
Okay.
Well, maybe, I guess, make a decent guess.
Okay. My toss was too low and to the left.
Your toss was too low and back here. And back. But you got the toss part. That's why you had to twist, okay?
Okay.
All right. Up, up. So the toss is back, but that's a heck of a serve.
Okay.
Wow, if you didn't see that, that was an ace. One more. Excellent. Okay. Hey, Melissa, thank you very much. That was a great serve. So in a year of practicing, I don't know, I saw Melissa once a week, pretty much every week, and maybe we spent 15 minutes on her serve. She took a total serve home, worked on it on her own, which is key. There's not a sport out here besides tennis where they don't practice off the court or the field. Every other sport, there's something to go home and practice and play with, except for tennis, we don't really have it. So use the total serve, and you can transform your serve